Good afternoon, students.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Afternoon, ma'am.
I have already explained how to plot function in Scilab. Plotting of function in Scilab is clear to you. For writing in your MATLAB file, I am telling you two programs which I have already written and saved in Scilab. These are the two programs which you have written in your MATLAB file. Clear? Periodic. This is the program for plotting sine omega t in four different types. First is CLF, clear the figure window. Then T is 0 semicolon 0.01 colon 3.14. This is we define T as first first value of T is 0, then second value is 0.01, then next value is 0.02, 0.03, and last value is 3.14. Then you define function y is equal to sine 2 pi 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by t. Means first value of y is when you take the value of t is 0. Second value of y when you take the value of 0.01, and third value is when you take the value of t is 0.02, and so on. Then subplot 4 comma 1 comma 1. 4 means there is one figure window. In one figure window there are four windows, one column, four rows of windows, one column, and position of this plot is in first place. Means this defines the row of window, column of window, and this is defined the position of plot. Then you write command plot t comma y. Clear? So this plot is in first position of the first window. First is the position of this plot is in first window. Then f is equal to 0.2, t is equal to 2, t is equal to 0 colon 0.1 colon 10. Then function is defined as x is equal to sine 2 percentage pi means 3.14 percentage pi multiplied by t multiplied by f. Value of f is always 0.2, and first value of t is 1, then second value is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and last value is 0.2. And then subplot means 4 comma 1 comma 2. There are four windows in one figure window, one column, and position of this plot is in second position. Clear? Then next is m is equal to 0 colon 0.01 colon percentage pi. This is the first value, this is the incremental value, and this is the last value. Then subplot 4 comma 1 comma 3 means there are four rows, one column, and position of this plot is in third window. And plot sine m. Plot sine m means value of first m is 0, then 0.1, 0.01, 0.02, second value 0.03, third value, and so on. Similarly, sine x is written in this mathematical form, and then subplot 4 comma 1 4 comma 4 means there are 4 windows, there are 4 rows, one column, and position of plot x is in fourth position. This is the whole program. Then after writing this program, go to execute, save and execute, and you get this figure window. There are 4 windows according to this subplot, 4 windows, 4 rows, and 1 column. First plot is this, second plot is this, and third plot in third row, and fourth plot is in fourth window. And this is different method of drawing periodic signal in Scilab. If we write here only in plot, not in subplot, if we change this plot command by plot 2d3, there is no change in the whole program, only this command is changed. Plot 2d3, similarly 2d3, this command is changed from plot to plot 2d3, and last plot command is changed from plot to 2d3. Then go to execute. First then go to execute, save and execute. So there should be 4 windows in this figure window. Is the plot 2d3, plot 2d3, then plot 2d, sorry, here this is d, 2d3, and then first close this window, then go to execute, save and execute. Two D three, 4. Close this window. Execute. You get all the 4 rows, but in this case, when you write plot 2d3, you get discrete type plotting. Clear? Second plotting function is unit step function. Open this. First you close this window. t is equal to 4 semicolon 0 semicolon 4. It means value of t is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then y is equal to 1, comma 5. When y is equal to 1, comma 5, it means you get a row vector. Value of all element is 1. Means 1 row, 5 columns, and value of element is 1. All the values of element are 1. So value of t is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Y is 5 ones. Then subplot 2. There are 2 rows, 1 column in one figure window, and position of this plot is in first place. Then x label is time, y label is amplitude, title is unit step discrete signal because we use plot 2D3 instead of plot. Then next is subplot 2, comma 1, comma 2 means 2 rows, 1 column, and position of this plot is in second place, and x label, y label, and title. Then go to execute, save and execute, and you get the unit step discrete signal. Title is given by unit step discrete signal, y label is amplitude, x label is time, and here t is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and value of amplitude y is drawn on y-axis. Amplitude is 1, 1, 1. There are 5 ones. One is at 0, second, third, 4, and 5th. This is unit step, discrete unit step signal. And for this, plot ty, plot t and y. This is for continuous unit step signal. Then we define. First we discuss. Next we discuss about file formats in Scilab. There are two types of file in Scilab: script file and function file. First we define function. Functions are basically a piece of code which we do not want to write again and again in the main program. In large program, suppose that there is one program for addition, and this one program is we have to write written this program in a large program 3 times. So instead of writing 3 times, a program in main program, if we write that program separately from the main program, and then if we write a piece of code only once and we call it in our main program when there is a need, then this piece of code or small program is known as function. Function is clear or not? Function are basically a piece of code which we do not want to write again and again in main or our main program like subroutine, and so we write this piece of code or this small program separately from the main program and call this program when there is a need. This piece of code or this small program is known as function, and we give input variable to a function and get some output variable after some manipulation. Scilab has certain built-in functions like square root of x. When we give the value of x, suppose we give the value of x is 4, so it gives this square root inbuilt function gives the value of 4 and we get 2 as an output. Clear? So sin x, cos x, these are inbuilt function of sin, and there are more than 100 inbuilt function in Scilab. Here we discuss user defined function. The skeleton of typical Scilab function is as follows: function square bracket output 1 comma output 2 comma and so on, output 3, output 4, output 5 and so on, then close the square bracket is equal to function underscore name round brackets input 1 input 2, then statement 1 statement 2 statement n and end function. This is the skeleton of function in Scilab. This function and end function, these are Scilab keywords, means it indicates the starting and ending of the function. Function underscore name is the name of function. You can give any name to the function in this part. This function have either 0 or more than input argument, means either 0 input or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inputs, and function can have one output or more than one output. You can write many statements according to your need. Clear? So here let us develop a simple function to calculate the length of a line segment. Function square bracket L, this is the length or this is the output, because output is always in a square brackets. LEN, this is the name of function, and these are the inputs P1 comma P2. Clear? And close the round bracket. In round bracket there are inputs. Then the distance between these 2 points is equal to P2 minus P1, and length is given by square root sum bracket displacement, means dis dot caret 2 under root or square root sum of square of distance. Hello? Then end function. First you write the function, this is output, these are the inputs, then these are the statements. There are two lines of statements in it. This is the formula and statement. Then ending of function. Okay, then you save this function in Scilab by using extension .sce. Then if you give and note the name of function, this is the name of function, and path of the function, or its name and its directory. Clear? Then go to the console, and there you can execute this function. And if you write in console, L1 is this is the value of P1 and this is the value of P2, and then you enter, you get the value of length between 2 points, which is according to this formula. Same program is written in script file. P1 is equal to 0, 0, 0. Similarly, P2 is equal to 3, 4, 5. Distance is equal to P2 minus P1, and L is equal to square root round bracket sum round bracket this dot caret 2 close the bracket close the bracket. So there are two types of file: script file and function. In function, this is function file and script file. Second is script file. So script file contains sequence of Scilab commands or bunches of commands, or you can say that script is nothing simply sequential execution of certain commands. And script share the variable with workspace. Workspace is memory space from where it was called. Function file that takes certain input, executes sequence of steps, and returns output at the end. Clear? Function has its own workspace, and function are going to interact with workspace through input and output variable. Use of script when you want to make small calculation like calculation of factorial or plotting. Plotting is also a script file. So where when there is a small calculation, means factorial, plotting, basic computing, then you use script file. And use function file when you want to calculate value r as a function of some variable t, y, or etc. Clear? What is the difference between function and script file? Then how can you write your program in lab file? Object is generation of continuous and discrete elementary signals, periodic and non-periodic using mathematical expression. Software, Scilab, write down version of Scilab. Theory, figure and program and figure and result. This is the program, and these are their plotting. This is the function. Function L is equal to length. LEN is the name of function. P1 and P2 are inputs. DIS is equal to P2 minus P1, and L is square root sum, then bracket this dot caret 2, then end function. This function is, first you write the function, then you execute. This is the name of function len dot sce, and this is the directory. So copy this and then enter, and then write your inputs. Zero comma space. Name of function, and these are inputs. Then press enter. You get the distance between these 2 points. If you change the value of input, zero there, and then enter, you get the distance. When simply you change the input, you get distance between different inputs. But in case of script file, you have to written whole script file again and again. This is also the difference between function file and script file. This is another function file. Function A is the area of triangle. This is the name of function, triangle underscore area. Then A, B and C, these are the input. These are 2 statement lines. P is equal to A plus B plus C divided by 2. A is equal to square root of P multiplied by P minus A multiplied by P minus B multiplied by P minus C, then end function. After writing this program, go to execute, save and execute. This is the name of function file and directory. Copy this and paste in console. Enter. Then write triangle underscore area 4, 5, 6, and then enter. You get the area of triangle. This is also another function file. Function square bracket y1, y2. y1 and y2 are output. My is the name of function, x1 and x2. These are the input. Then output y1 is equal to 3 multiplied by x1. y2 is equal to 3 multiplied by x2 plus 2. Then end function. Go to execute. Save and execute. My is the name of function and copy, enter, then write 4, 7, enter, you get the answer. But in this case you get only one answer because there is no output specified in this. Or if you write y2 is equal to thank you, and enter, you get the same answer. But if you write y1 comma y2 you get the both answer because here you specified both output. In first case you do not specify any output, so it gives first output. In second case you specified only one output, it gives same first answer. But if you specified both output, you get the answer for both. Okay, time is over, so your class is over. Yes, अभिषेक.
हेलो.
हाँ हाँ बोलो.
नो मैम.
ओके.
मैम इसके
हाँ.
नोट्स आप करते हो?
क्या करना है बताओ, नोट्स कैसे देना है मुझे समझ में आ नहीं रहा कि क्या मांग रहे हो तुम लोग.
मैम आप कह रहे ना फाइल बनानी, तो फाइल में क्या बनाए मैम वो वाली चीज?
मैंने अभी दिखाया ना तुम्हें कि ऑब्जेक्ट बनाना, ऑब्जेक्ट लिखना है, फिर जो है सॉफ्टवेयर रिक्वायर्ड, सॉफ्टवेयर रिक्वायर्ड में साइन लैब और जो भी तुमने यूज किया है उसका वर्जन. फिर अगर यहाँ पे मैंने प्लॉटिंग के लिए दिया, तुम्हें समझ में आ रहा है, जो भी प्लॉटिंग के लिए दिया है पीरियोडिक और नॉन पीरियोडिक और यूनिट स्टेप, उसकी छोटी सी थ्योरी लिख दो. ठीक है, या और कैसे
मैम
प्रोवाइड
इसको
कराऊं.
मैम
हाँ,
मैम इसको रजिस्टर में उतारना है या प्रैक्टिकल फाइल?
प्रैक्टिकल फाइल में ही करोगे ना, फिर उसको जो है तुम उसकी स्कैन करके मुझे फिर क्लासरूम पे सबमिट करोगे. अभी
मैम
तो
क्लासरूम बनाया हुआ नहीं है आपने?
हाँ बना लूंगी मैं, पहले तुम बनाओ. क्या कहते
ओके.
हैं, अपनी फाइल बनाओ, मैं क्लासरूम बना दूंगी.
मैम ऑब्जेक्ट कौन से ले, जैसे आपने कहा ना, हाँ,
एक
दो
तो
बचे.
तुम्हारा मैंने पहले एरे और मैट्रिक्स ऑपरेशन बताया था.
यस यस.
फिर तुम्हारा सेकंड था प्लॉटिंग, प्लॉटिंग में मैंने कई बताए थे, लास्ट में मैंने ये कहा कि ये आज के जो 2 प्रैक्टिकल हैं वो प्लॉटिंग में लिख लो।
ओके मैम।
ठीक है? और ये तुम्हारी नेक्स्ट वन के लिए तुम्हारी स्क्रिप्ट फाइल और फंक्शन फाइल है, इसमें मैंने नोट्स मतलब थ्योरी के जो नोट्स हैं वो दे दिए।
नहीं मैम, जैसे आप जो पढ़ा रहे हो ना मैम, जैसे हमें पता भी नहीं इसमें सिलेबस क्या है मैम, क्या
ये
पढ़ाया जाए अच्छा
अकॉर्डिंग टू सिलेबस ही पढ़ा रही हूँ मैं, कुछ भी सिलेबस से बाहर नहीं पढ़ा रही। सिलेबस देख लो ना। कौन बोल रहा? नाम बोलो तो मैं बात करूं।
मैम सुमित।
हाँ सुमित, जैसे क्या परेशानी है वो बताओ मुझे, तो मैं
नहीं
बताऊँ।
मैम, हमें जैसे
हाँ,
पता भी नहीं तो क्या क्या पढ़ना है घर पे, अलावा आप पढ़ा रहे हो उसके अलावा क्या पढ़ना वो पता भी नहीं है मैम, बुक भी नहीं है वही।
इसकी बुक होती है?
नहीं पता नहीं ना, वही चीज पूछ रहे हैं मैम, आपको बुक होती है या नहीं।
नहीं, बुक तो नहीं होती, इसके मैं लिंक दे दूंगी। ठीक है,
ओके
इसकी
मैम।
2-4 लिंक हैं मेरे पास साइन लैब के, वो मैं प्रोवाइड करा दूंगी।
ओके मैम।
और कुछ?
और कुछ नहीं मैम।
हाँ वो मेरे पास कई हैं इसके लिंक, एक बार मैं बैठ के देख लूंगी उसको, वो सारे लिंक तुमको प्रोवाइड करा दूंगी, क्लासरूम बना लूंगी,
ओके।
लिंक बना दूंगी।
ओके।
ठीक है।
ओके।
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 ओके मैम।
थैंक यू मैम।
ओके, आई एम एंडिंग द क्लास।